Alrighty. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Easter Sunday. We are. Why that is doing that, I don't know. Alright, we'll stop that. You know, you can't have a stream without technical difficulties. That's just the way it goes because that's just the way it is. Alright. So, welcome in, everybody. I'm over here in town, and we are. I was getting some breakfast here, so we're gonna head back to the farm, um, in our nice, beautiful red truck. Looks like it might be a little dirty, but kind of is what it is. So we're gonna. So what I've done here is, well, the first thing I'm going to show you right off the bat. This just on the outside of town, you have this empty space here, and I really didn't know what to do with it. So I decided to put the fish farming production right here. So that's something that we're going to do eventually, later on maybe. So I didn't know. I mean, I didn't really, like I say, I didn't know what to put there, and I was thinking, oh well, that might be pretty cool. We'll do that. Now the main farm has been completely rebuilt from the ground up. It's took me some time to get it done. Where I've been working on it all week. While after at work. Now this farm here, this is not our farm, but it's something that I just kind of threw together to be a little different compared to the way it normally is on Elma, Missouri here. So, but we'll drive out to the main farm here and we'll check it out. So we have basically a dairy farm, but we got plenty of cattle, and we have one sheep pasture, so we'll be doing that as well. We do have some sheep is producing wool right now. They're doing their job. This truck is fast. It's hard to keep on the road sometimes. Either that or I'm just a bad driver. That could be too. So we got a little bit of cattle on this main pasture here. And then here's normally you'd have the house right here. The house is not here anymore. We have some grass I just cut and for that. And then over this way we got like our water tower where you could get water if you need to. A little bit of a garage right here, and then here's our sheep pasture. And then we got some baby cattle right here. Some baby calves. This is our grass dryer. And then I'll have some cold storage. Big old silo system over here. Got some greenhouses and such. And we have another cattle pasture, small one right here. But it's then I've done away with the horses. I don't really mess with the horses in Farm Sim. I mean, I have in the past. It's just, man, it's like I'm not gonna waste my time with it. And now you ask yourself, what did you do with the house? Well, I got a little creative with that. So if you come down here, where our slurry pit was, that's where I put the house. And then your main drive is come across that bridge right there. And then you can just circle around and go back up to the farmyard. I thought that would have been different. I haven't seen anybody. I've been watching other people's builds on this area on this map, and I haven't seen anybody ever do that. And I was like, you know what? Let's be different. Let's do it. Let's get it done. So like I said, we got some greenhouses over here. We do have some cornfields that need to be harvested, so we're going to be doing that. We just got done cutting. I cut that small field of grass, and then we got some bale storage right here. Like I said, it's greenhouses. Haven't done anything with them yet, but that's pretty much it in a nutshell. It ain't really nothing spectacular or anything. And we got some of our equipment over here. So we're gonna park Little Red over here, and we're going to. Where is my corn header at? Okay, it's right there. So I need to get my harvester. That's over here in cold storage, and we'll get busy on harvesting this corn. Well, I think we got 2 fields of corn right now that needs to be dealt with. So that's going to be our first thing. I do have the flex coil, ST820. So, be using that for cultivating some fields. Normally, I would use like a plow, but I'm just doing other things, trying to do a little different. JC Farms, nice tour. I like the changes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's still a work in progress. I still have a little here and there to do, but for the most part, I'm pretty much done with it. It's something different. I've never seen anybody do it the way I did it, so I figured, awesome, cool. No, I think it looks good. So we're going to get busy on this corn over here. It's like past due. It definitely needs to be dealt with. We are on hard economy, so and all that. Oh, let me turn. There we go. They'll let me know if the music or any kind of sound is off in any kind of way. Just let me know, and we'll make adjustments. No, I didn't. I didn't want to do that. Stop. So we are at 197 subscribers right now. Working on to get 200 if I can. I do appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel. I appreciate it very much. All right, let's get some corn done. Let's see, do I have... Let me double check, make sure I have that connected. Yes, I do have that connected. Awesome, cool. I'm using the speed limit mod, so it allows me to harvest or plow a little bit faster than normal, which I don't mind using that because it's just sometimes doing the harvesting or whatever takes forever, and I don't want it to take that long to do. Unfortunately. Let me see. Do I have edit? I had to turn my personal volume down just a bit. That was a little loud in my ear. All right, that's better. Just a little bit better. Well, I hope everybody is having gonna have a nice, relaxing Easter Sunday, and happy Easter to everybody out there. It is Sunday Fun Day, as they say. It always chuckles me when somebody says that. It's kind of funny, really. Kind of quirky, I guess. Let's see here. I want to change. It won't let me change that. Oh, so you're gonna make me jump out and then do it. There we go. Oop, gotta start that back up. Oops. We still have that music glitch. You know, you can't change the stations. You got to jump out and then jump back in, and then you can change it. I can't believe they still have not fixed that. That's crazy. Are you going to replace and change the shape of these fields? Um, I, not really. I mean, a tiny bit, like I did right here because I was trying to do something else here and I didn't. I just didn't fix it. Um, no, I mean, I like the shapes of the fields. They're fine. What I might do is I might join some fields together. That I might do. But as far as just changing the shape, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to square them off or anything like that because I feel that I like the way they're shaped, the way they're designed, the way they're shaped. I do kind of like the way they are. Now we do have the pig farm over there. I do want to do something with that. Just not quite sure what I want to do with it yet. Um, Normally I don't run pigs, so it gives me an opportunity to kind of dress the map up a little bit the way I want it to be. So that's kind of my idea behind it. Add a few things in here, do a little detail here and there. Of course, not in the editor or anything like that. I changed them in 22, but keeping them as is this time. Yeah, yeah, I definitely I don't want to change the field shapes. I mean, I don't mind like the wrong button. I don't mind a square field. It just I don't want to change these here. Let's see. Where's my other? There it is. Oh, camera a little too far away. There we go. I don't know. I like the sound. I like the sound of this tractor. Just like the sound of it. Pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to push this tongue around so I can hook up to it. I wouldn't normally do that, but my mower is kind of in the way. All right. Yeah, in 22, the version of this map on 22, I I literally, I like the version. I like the work that Celebuki did, and that's great and that's fine. But I literally changed that whole map around. In game building, this and that, Um, it came out freaking. I was really impressed with what it did with it. So I'm kind of hoping to do that again here. It's just going to take a little bit of time before I get everything to come together. It's going to depend on mods and certain mods that just don't have right this moment for me to do so. But that's my favorite thing about Farm Sim is the fact that I can go in there, I can change what I want to change, and you know, kind of make it my own flair to it. I love that. Um, I'm trying to learn the Giants editor, but most of what's going on is just the fact that I just don't have time, and it's a very time consuming process, and that's kind of what's stopping me on that. Um, I have modded games before. The original Spin Tires back in the day, I used to build maps for that game. And their editors basically pretty similar, almost the same. So it's not that I don't know how to use the editor. It's just the fact I just don't have enough time to do it, and that kind of sucks because I do enjoy that immensely, actually. So the newest addition to my setup here is I got a G 920 Logitech G920 um, wheel. I've been it's been something that's been long coming for a long time. Just wasn't in the position to afford to do it, and I finally was, and just got it yesterday. Still trying to work everything out on it, but mainly I got it for American Truck Sim. So later on today, I don't exactly have to find a time, find what time I'm going to do it. Um, I will be probably streaming ATS this evening. So if that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome to stop by. Anybody? I'll probably be doing a convoy. So if you like ATS and you want to join, you'll be able to. I'll have all the information for that in the description when I start that up. I've never streamed ATS yet, so that part of it's new. But I have been playing American Truck Sim since it came out. Like I think it was what 2016 or six. I can't remember exactly now. Been a while. So I like to. I mean, I do. I this whole channel, my whole channel is basically based off from Farm Sim, and kind of want to branch out a little bit, type thing. And I think ATS will give me that break in between. At least I'm hoping. Of course, we're gonna this corn here. I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna save some of it in the silo, and then some of I'm probably gonna sell. Kind of half and half it a little bit. Just start putting some money in our pocket because we got $100 right now, and that's just not gonna get us very far when you start making some money here. But all the music that I play on here is either stuff that I've made personally for myself, and most of it is done by Nacho Cast Presents. He's a very good friend of the channel. Uh, very main supporter of the channel, and if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the copy-free music. And hats off to him for that. Nacho, yeah, that's right. That hit the man with the golden plan. We'll come back this way because we'll have to probably dump this here in a minute. A story about that, how I met Nacho, was the fact that I was streaming, and he came in my stream one day, and I showed him one of my videos that I had, and it just happened to be a video that was something that he had previously watched, and that's how he pretty much discovered Farm Sim, and we've pretty much been pretty good friends since then, which is pretty cool. I just bought the farm down the street and started buffalo. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. You know something. I haven't really messed with what is it? The water buffalo. I haven't messed with them yet, really. I probably should. I can't be no different than running cattle. Pretty much, probably the same process, I would assume. I know. I wish it was, instead of the water buffalo, I wish it was just a regular buffalo. Because I think that technically would look better. Especially, in the United States. I mean, that's what we have is I forget what they're exactly called. I mean, other than just buffalo, but I wish we had those instead of the water buffalo, to be completely honest. I think it would give it a different. I think it would give the game a different look in the pasture. I think it would be pretty cool. I'd love to see a modder come up with that. That would be amazing. And there's a few mods that I'm kind of hoping for. One in particular was the oh yeah, bison. Yes. So we need bison basically. Yes, I couldn't think of the word there for a minute. I appreciate that. So there is a mod that I'm hoping down the line that gets converted over. It's the enhanced animal system that they had for 22. I would love to have that. It adds in other animals, and kind of expand on it a little bit. But that's definitely one that I would love to have again, especially for 25. I think you had baby goats, and you had goats, and instead of chickens you could have ducks, stuff like that. Which I think would be it'd be different. Now in real life, I am a duck farmer. We raise them for the eggs, and I mean we make money off the eggs in IRL. So I mean that would be so cool to have that on the game again. I think that would be pretty neat. Have like a massive duck farm. It'd be different. Kind of funny, but it'd be different. Cutting through this corn pretty good, which I like. That's awesome. All right, so we should be. All right, we're full right now. Okay. So what's y'all's JC? What's your favorite brand? Do you like John Deere? Do you like Case, New Holland? Is there a certain one, or you just like them all? Inquiring minds want to know, as they say. Well, we're almost gonna have a full trailer here in a minute. Case IH, go big red. Hell yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I like them all pretty much for the most part. I can't. There ain't one I don't like. Now I do like the older, like the classic, like this tractor for example. This is a 8650. I like the older tractors, the older equipment. I think I think that's pretty cool that we do have access to that. I do like that. Um, but as having like just one favorite brand, I pretty much like all. I like all of them. I don't have just one favorite. I guess John Deere is. I mean, if I had to, go green, type thing. Of course, I like the color green anyway. It's kind of like one of my favorite colors. So that's probably why I gravitate to the John Deere. But I like Case too. Farmer Brian, welcome in. Welcome to the channel, sir. How are you doing on this fine Sunday? And happy Easter to you. You getting your workout going? Good morning to you as well. I'm doing well this morning. Not working out on my way home from Alabama visiting family. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So how was it, man? Everything was. Did you have fun? Did you enjoy it? I know you said you was going to visit your brother. Is that correct? Hope everything was awesome. Oh, I'm not doing too bad. I'm just kind of relaxing. I had a lot. I've been working my butt off lately. Working a lot of hours and this and that. Doing a lot of overnight hours and just get to relax this weekend. Kind of just catch up on the rest and this and that. Yeah, it was a great visit. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear it. That's amazing. It's always good when you're having a good time with the family. Definitely. That's always a plus. Got that click to switch mod in. Very useful. I love that. You can just click on the implement I want and it'll take me straight to it. Gotta love it. Well, it's good hanging out there with Cowboy Stream. That was pretty funny. That was a fun time. So right now we're harvesting this corn. Now I got another field of corn yet. I gotta get done too. And I will probably start. Um, I think I got some wool I need to get rid of. I'm not really sure yet. I have to look on that again, and then we'll start getting these fields prepped for the next growing. I think I'm gonna probably stick with corn because I do want to take. I do want to make some chaff on the next harvest. It's gonna be a little bit before we get to do that, but I definitely want to make some chaff for the cows and this and that. Um, Plus, make a little bit more money off the chaff than you will just straight corn anyway. So there's that too. I'm driving on. I'm gonna keep you playing, but I won't be able to comment as much. Oh, okay. It's no problem. I understand completely. 100% understand that. I just ask, be careful. Careful out there. Don't let the idiots get you. I swear, sometimes it's like people forget how to drive. I'm like, why? I'm thinking to myself, I had somebody yesterday was just tailgating me. Like, goddamn, you literally could freaking kiss my bumper. You was so close. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with people? I mean, is there something in the food that's making people just plain out stupid? Are we being drugged and they're turning us dumb? I mean, I don't know. Something in the water. Yeah, I make a joke about that, but probably it's probably true. I mean, they put chemicals in everything now, don't they? I mean, for real. So, like I said, we're at 197 subscribers. Um, Trying to work my way to 200. Been a long haul, but I'm getting it done. Trying to. But I definitely, like I always say, and I do mean it too. I definitely 100% mean it. I just appreciate everybody that supported this channel and this journey that I'm on, the YouTube journey. Just appreciate everybody for that's been in on my channel. Just hope that I'm doing a good job or you're enjoying the content. I think what's the most important thing for me is that as long as everybody else is enjoying it, as much as I enjoy making it, I love doing it. I couldn't think of anything else I would want to do. That's just how well I love doing that. But you never know who's watching. Me and Nacho was talking about that yesterday. And you never know. It looks like we're getting this spiel done pretty decently. Should be done with it here in a minute, and then we're gonna move on to the other field because that's got to be done. I have to see about hauling what we have in wool right now because I know the sheep they've been working their butts off for me. I don't have the only thing on the farm. I right now I don't have chickens, so that might be something that we might be able to uh, do later on. Because you can make a little bit of money off the eggs, but every bit counts. And we are on hard economy. It's not normal or easy. I put it on hard. Um, Used to do it that way in the past. I stopped doing it for a little while. So for right now, the grind, I guess you could say, is real. So probably, well, I mean, we'll make a little bit of money to start out with, but I mean, it's not going to be a lot by any means. All right, we're going to head over to the other field that's over here beside us. And we will continue on with this chaos that we have going on here. Hey, Moo Moose. That's a nice pasture. Not bad. You know something I haven't tried yet? Let's try this. Is the steering assist for these fields here. That's something I haven't messed with yet. Let's see how that's going to work out. Don't know unless you try. At least that's what they tell me. Pretty sure I'll miss some here in a minute. Pretty sure that's coming soon. So far, so good. Ain't bad. It's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing for the most part. Oh, thanks, Bull. We'll have to bring the tractor over here. Pipe out. Let's see here. Can I see the tractor from here? Probably not. No, I do not. I don't see him. It was just right there, I thought. It's might be too far away now. I find GPS and workers very helpful. Yeah, me too. I mean, of course, what's in the what comes with the game is base game. I don't really use a lot of the other third party stuff that they have out. I've never really been a big fan of that stuff because I still feel that it kind of takes away from the game. I want to do basically want to do the work myself. Now, if I use the guided line steering, the guided steering, that's one thing. But it's right there. It's part of it. I don't have to learn a whole nother complicated thing. Oh yeah, that's definitely the reason for square fields. Definitely. That's what this tractor sounds like inside. Got a little bit of a rumble to it. A little bit of one. But I like the monitors that you have in here. Pretty awesome. Which is realistic in a way. Big Papa, welcome in. Hope you are having a great, fantastic Sunday. Easter Sunday at that. How's Big Papa doing this morning? And good morning to you. So what you been up to there, Big Papa? Hope you've been, like I said, you're doing good. Hopefully. Anything new and exciting that you're working on? So, like I was saying earlier, I bought a new wheel. Something I've been wanting to do for a little while. I've just been waiting, on the right opportunity. Um, so what it's and there are two reasons for buying the wheel. First reason was ATS, of course, American Truck Sim. And the other reason is that I'm getting asked to basically go back to iRacing. So I might be doing that. I haven't made my decision on it yet. I used to do iRacing like a lot back in the day. Um, but I never had a decent wheel for it. Now that I do, it's a possibility. I haven't really made my mind up on it yet. It's definitely more content if I go in that route. Time for some coffee. I will be lurking. All right, no problem. No problem. Hope you enjoy your coffee. I know I'm enjoying mine. I got mine right here. Rocking out with a coffee. Only thing missing is I need a coffee production so we can make coffee on the game. That'd be awesome. That is not what I wanted to do. I don't know why it does that. I guess because I'm a little too fast with the buttons. We'll play a little bit of my music for just a little bit. Because I got a couple new tracks on there, but I haven't really listened to them. Well, I have listened to them because I made them, but I haven't listened to them in a little while. You'll have to let me know what you think about them. There's a couple songs in there that's I don't know. I guess you could say they're kind of stupid. It's just one of those things that I was messing with, and kind of is what it is. Knew I was gonna miss that outside by doing that. That's all right. I can make that come back and hit it. Ooh, pipe in. Gotta go to that pipe in there. I'll grab this line here and get it out of the way. Be done with it. Guided steering seemed to be working pretty good. Quite impressed with that. Hey now, I'll be doing that. I just got done. I was quite impressed with it. Now you're gonna mess up. Ain't that the way it goes though? It always goes that way. You do one good thing and then you mess it up. Well, that corn, it is coming down. Oh, yeah. Getting it down there. Getting down and jiggy with a corn. Oh, I'm just being silly now. So if you're liking today's stream, please definitely leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated as well. Likes are a free way to support all your favorite streamers out there. Definitely don't mind getting them. I like when people enjoy it. So I'm wondering, when it rains, does the ditches fill up on Elma? I don't. Something tells me I don't think so. I could be wrong. I am wrong a lot, so that is very possible. We get that green pipe out there so we can get our gold out of here. Oop, wrong way. Right way. Come on, man. Go. Come on. There you go. Get that wonderful coffee. Oh, yeah, love it. I am the coffee man. Hear me roar. Coffee, 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 coffee. All right. I'm going to jump out of that and we'll jump back into the harvester. And we'll continue on with the corn. You know, I guess you could say it's kind of corny. You know, the knee slapper. It's very corny. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that. I can't see where I'm going. This one is wall to wall corn. Makes it kind of hard. So, does anybody have a favorite TV show that you watch? You know, like Discovery Channel or something like that? I was kind of curious about that. I have certain shows that I do like to watch. There's a farmer here that lives in Florida. He's got a YouTube channel. I like watching a lot of his stuff. It's pretty interesting. RXY. Welcome in, welcome to the channel. I believe this is your first time in here. I could be wrong about that. I meet a lot of people. But if it is, welcome, and hope you enjoy it. I don't technically do immersion as Cowboy would. I do to a certain extent, but not like, yeah, yeah. No, I mean, not like as much as like he does, but I try to break that immersion in there. Sprinkle a little here, a little there, and sometimes not at all. As like I was saying earlier, we'll get these 2 fields done, and we'll start prepping them, get them cultivated and all that, get them treated, and then we'll move on to other stuff on the farm that needs our attention. I missed a little bit there. No, you cannot miss. No miss. It is a crime. You're not allowed to miss anything. Yes, happy Easter to everybody. Of course, if you haven't known by now, I stream every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes I might start a little early, like today. I started just a little bit early. Not too bad. Looks like we're about to get another full tank. Should be right there. Pipe out. Give me your pipe. I want your pipe. There you go. Get out of here. So RXY, I mean, you play farm sim? I would assume. I probably shouldn't assume things, but and if you do, how long you been playing, and when did you start? Oh, just curious questions. I kind of started farm sim like way early. Um, we'll just say way before 22, way before 19. Kind of, where am I at? Okay, I'm over there. Okay. It's like, yeah, I thought he was over here on his corner, but apparently he was not. Now, in the latest video that I posted, I just posted that the other day, and I want to do more of that type of content, more of it, where it's just kind of me talking, about a certain thing. I really think that if I can bring anything to the table like that, and hoping that that y'all enjoy that kind of thing. Um, so I want to do more of that. it was it was a subject that I thought was very important. It's a certain subject where people don't talk about, and that's just as you as a viewer, how you go into people's streams, um, how you are. I mean, some people are like they might have like a bad day or something like that, and then after that it's too late because they come in to chat with attitude. So it's stuff like that we try not to have that kind of thing happen, but it does happen. And so basically that's what the video is about, just kind of expressing the right thing to do for that situation. I mean, if you're having a bad day, just take your time, breathe, and just be nice to the streamers, because they make this content. It's hard work, and they do it for you to enjoy it. So definitely always be respectful. Oh, don't you just hate that you got like an itch or something? You just got to get to it, and then you miss miss what you're doing on the field. Does that ever happen to y'all? I don't really know what to do. My stuff, I play on multiplayer, and I started FS22, and still didn't know how to play it. FS22. That's why I don't play it anymore. Um, if you got a specific, is there a certain question that just ask away? I mean, and I can help you out. Farm Sim's not hard. It's really not. It's one of those. It's a really laid back game. You just have to, you take little, learn your first thing that about it that appeals to you, and just improve on that one thing, and then later on you can branch out and just get better at it. But I mean, it's not a race. It's not, you don't have to be immediately 100% good at it right away. It's, some people learn different, and I will say definitely give it a chance, because this game can be very relaxing. It can be involved, and you could have a lot of fun with it. It wasn't letting me plant and reverse my vehicles. Okay, now a lot of that, that has nothing to do with that you're doing something wrong. A lot of that might have to do with, if you're using mods, it might be like a mod conflict, or maybe the map that you were on had like some kind of an error in it or something. Um, the thing with Farm Sim is that you got to expect that to happen, because it does happen now and again. Um, where let's say, for example, like, let's say you play on a map that like just come out, like it was like a third party map or something like that. You're on PC or something, and that map wasn't processed right. It could have errors. So it's not really. It wouldn't be what you're describing. Sounds like to me that wasn't your fault. That's nothing that you did or was doing something wrong. It's got a glitch in it. Um, could be, like I said, it could be a mod conflict that's conflicting with another mod that you have in there. Um, It was a starter map. It can happen on a starter map too, but most of the time when it happens on a starter map, it's mod related. That's going to cause that, especially scripts. If you're using two scripts that's similar, they're going to conflict with themselves with each other. So, but that's just the nature of the beast, and that does happen. I've had that happen when 22 first come out. I think after their first year and they started really getting really good with it. I was having a little bit of issues here and there, but I kind of I worked through it, and it's definitely, you can have a lot of fun with this game. And if anything, when you're playing this game, if you've never farmed before, you definitely could learn something too. So there is that. I only have a lawnmower, and so I could cut the grass. Yeah, sure. If that's what you want to do, yeah, cut the grass. You literally go into this game and role play that you have a lawn maintenance company, and you could go around cutting grass, make money off the grass, and then expand from that if you want to. There's the thing about Farm Sim is that there are so many different ways to play this game. You can play it legitly, be realistic as possible. You could add money into it and freaking play it the way you want to play it. You could cheat at it if you want to. I mean, whatever, however you want to play it, you have that opportunity to do so. And that's what makes this game awesome, is the fact that there's several different ways that you can play this game, and none of those ways are wrong. They're all the right way. Would that be the case of reason why I can't reverse? What would be you mean like if there's a mod that's conflicting with another? Yeah, that it's possible. Yes. Let's say that you got a mod of a mower in, and then you have another mod of a different mower of a different brand, and it does the same exact thing. There is a possibility it could, not saying that it would, but it could conflict with the other. It just all depends. What you can do is you can try to find the mod that, it's more of a guessing game. Kind of have to guess that, like, okay, well, maybe I'll disconnect that mod and just use one and see if that fixes my problem. So it's kind of like that. You just have to, you have to go through it, go through your mods and see what might be interfering with another. It's just a process. But it's worth going through that process to learn the game and get good at it, because it is a lot of fun. Very relaxing. Now, I've been playing all these Farm Sim games since 2008, when Giants first came out with their very first one. So I have learned a lot on how they do things. Good morning, Liz. Happy Easter to you, and hope you're having a fantastic morning. It was a lawnmower and a weed eater mod. I guess it wasn't by the same person. That's possible, yes. Very well possible. Were they mods that what I call third party mods, where you got it off a website, or it was out of the mod hub. Now, what am I doing? That's what I want. Okay, wait a minute. I just noticed that. Where am I getting money from? Because now I got $358. Where am I getting money from? I'm trying to think. What do I have active right now? I don't think I have anything active. Okay, I'm gonna have to research that. What the hell? I got it from you. Got it from the game. You got it from the mod hub in the game. Okay, that can still happen. There's not really a guarantee, but your third party mods from like a website are gonna have more of a chance to have something kind of conflict with them. But it's not unheard of to have mods in the mod hub to do the same thing. More on the side of unlikely, but it does happen. Or do you have? Oh yeah, I do have solar panels, so I probably on one of my buildings that could be where it's coming from. I just thought about that. Thank you, JC. I appreciate that. No, the greenhouses, they're not even active. I got nothing going on with them at all right now. So I know it's not that. It's got to be the solar panels I have on that one building. Let's see. Grab a build mode right quick. And as soon as it takes a minute for it to come up. Yeah, my cold storage has got it. I don't know why I put them on that one. I guess to be different. So I guess that's where the money's coming from. Is that I didn't even think about it, to be honest. But I appreciate it. You reminded me of it, so that's where it's coming from. Now, if you I use the solar to help offset operating cost. Yeah, I just I put them on. I normally don't use the solar panel, so I mean, um, this time I was like, I wanted to just kind of be different about it. And I didn't think about. I forgot about that's going to generate. It's like it's a generator. It's going to generate money. I just didn't even think about that. I knew better. I just didn't even think. RXY. Now, if this is just purely my advice, you want to learn the game, go into the game without any mods, and just you know pick one task and complete that one task, and learn from there. And then if you want to add a mod in, add like just like one mod, you know, instead of a bunch of them all at once. I'll join back later because I'm going to church with my aunt and mom. So I'll join back later. Alrighty, no problem. Have a good day there, RXY. Hope I helped you. I hope I could help you in any kind of way. I don't mind doing that. But have a good day. Be safe. Yeah, definitely help with the offset of the operating costs. Yeah, definitely. And nothing wrong with that. right, I want to get out of there because I gotta get back in the Hofsta, the Hubasta. Oh, wait a minute. I might be. Let me hold on a second. I'm being a little too quick. Finish that out. I gotta back that up. I was too close to the field. Pipe in. And I head it down. Here we go. Okay, that depends if I have any problems. Got you. Like I said, I hope you have a good day and be safe out there. Of course, you know what? I hate that. Especially with the corn, it does that a lot. It guided steering. You don't get it just right. You will miss like a row of it. Unfortunately. Yeah, or which one that you want to play on. I mean 22 is still good. It's definitely still a good game. I occasionally kind of go back and look at it and this and that. But most of my play is going to be right here on 25. I just can't see myself going back to 22. Like with any length of time. Let's put it that way. Because I think 25 is starting to come into its own a little bit. Starting to see a lot better maps coming our way. I have done a little bit of research on what the next, I would say, big conversion is to be coming our way, and that is, oh shoot, what is the name of that again? It was in 22. It was, I'll think of it here in a minute. Can't think right now. The name is like tip of my tongue, and I can't say it. I think Celabuki did it too. I know he was talking about doing it. Now I can't remember for the life of me the name of it. Damn, that's gonna bother me now. I hate that. I mean, I can't think. I think it's got like the word view in it. What is the name of that? God, what is the name of that map? My brain is just not working. Adjust your width down by 1 meter. Down by 1 meter. Working with. Let's see. Okay, 12.1. Where'd my lines go? Did I not do that correctly? Oh, because I'm on fucking... Damn it. I was on the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. That's why I was not seeing it. Oops. It's still early in the morning. That's why you can't think. Yeah, yeah. It happens. It'll come to me when I stop trying to think about it. Iowa Plains View. That's what it was. So I know he's on the process of working on that. Um, I was reading on that when he was talking about. So that ought to be interesting because that map is another favorite of mine. Love that map. Amazing. Very amazing. Yeah, I appreciate that, JC. I definitely do. That was helpful, no doubt. I do the same thing. Yeah, yeah. Iowa Plains View. That was man. I think that was I played on that map like a lot. I think the most more than any other. It was just and then that final update uh, that he did in 22 version of it was strictly just amazing. I mean, it was pretty awesome. If I run 14-meter header, set it to 13.5 or 13. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. 10-4, copy that. Hell yeah. Makes sense. Now, for the ones that don't know, I am a retired truck driver also. So you might hear me talk a little lingo here and there. I make it smaller to sometimes. Welcome in, Nacho. Welcome. Welcome to the stream there, brother. Nacho! Got to get that long nacho out. I'm running into the damn thing. I'm here, Lord. What the hell's wrong with you? Ooh, why the hell can I not get back in my harvester? What the hell? There we go. I see what it was. Never mind. Did not see that. Mr. Weenie. Welcome in, welcome. Happy Easter to everyone. I hope everybody's having a great. What was it? Oh, I had flipped one of the menus over and I didn't realize I did it. It was just stupid on my part. Big fingers and all. So how's Mr. Nacho doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. Always appreciate when you stop in there, brother. Always. Just woke up. Got you. Understand. That tends to happen. So to speak. Did I miss much? Nah, man. I just started out kind of showing off my farm build, and then which I can go back over it, no big deal. Kind of that bare spot, that one bare spot by the car wash. I put a production there. And then we just been working on this cornfield, which we just now finished. Well, almost, I think. Let me double check and make sure I got all of it. Later, if you're still on stream around 12, I don't know. I'll be on that late, but maybe. So, have a good day, RXY, and like I said, stay safe. We almost got this build done. This one, a little tiny pass right here. We'll be good to go, and we'll start getting this field cultivated, and we're gonna sell off some of our corn. Some of it. We're gonna sell all of it. You make a little bit of money because we don't have a lot. And I am, yet again, I am going to say that I am on hard difficulty. If not, I'll join tomorrow. Tomorrow I probably won't be on. I start my work week tomorrow, so probably the next time you'll see me will be. I do videos during the week, so you can look forward to that. And then I stream every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's that. And my withering chance has kind of gone up. 11.895. Well, I got a little more than I wanted it to be. Oh, okay. Only Sunday. Yeah. For now until something maybe down the line changes. But I work full time job, so it takes my time. I have to stream when I can, and that's the only day that I have time to do it. So that's why it's scheduled that way. Are you on seasonal growth? Um, I'll have to double check that. I thought I might still be. I'm not. I don't remember right offhand. I'll have to look in the menu. Good question. I was, unless I took it off, because my whole idea was to keep that on. But I mean, it doesn't have. I don't have to have it. I get that. Oh yeah. But you don't know unless I explain it. I mean, it's all good. Let's see here. No, I don't have seasonal growth on. Um, but it's still going to give me the temperature and all the readout. Still going to give me that information if I got seasons on or not. So there is kind of that. All right, I'm going to park this trailer right here, as we got to go pick up our flex coil. It's over in cold storage right now. So we got like what was it, one, two, three, four pastures. Two of them are dairy cattle, and then I got some calves, and then I have a pasture that's full of sheep. So you have all that. And I think the sheep are producing wool right now, so that's something that we're probably going to have to kind of look at, which you can kind of see that from right here. I got a little bit out there. Got 3 full pallets of it. Still got a little bit of time on that. I'm going to wait longer before I mess with that. Yeah, I'm not on seasons either. Yeah. I mean, I can play on seasons. I like doing it that way. I don't do it that way all the time. If I can get this thing turned around. Come on, big boy. Go this way. There we go. I mean, even with seasons off, well, even with it on, you do have the option to pause said season if you need to. So you do have that option. Yeah, I know, Nacho. I know you do seasons. Oh, yeah. No doubt. There's nothing wrong with it. It's like I was saying earlier. You know, everybody plays the game differently. There's no wrong way of playing it, really, when it comes right down to it. You don't mulch. There's really, honestly, there's no point. There's no point in mulching or rolling, to be completely honest. I mean, if you want to do those tasks, then no, more power to you. Go ahead and do it. Um, but for the most part, realistically, you would be doing that, yes. Uh, but for the most part, if you're not doing those two things, your crop's still going to grow no matter what. It's, you know, the only thing that's going to change is your crop yield. That's basically the only thing that's going to change about it is the yield of your crop. Yes, you're going to have better yield. Yes, you're going to make more money off it because of that. And that's the reason for doing it. But you can still do it without it and still make a decent amount. JJ plays with crop destruction on. I'm like you. I'm like you. Do you, bro? Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. Always do you. You know, play the way you want to play. Because at the end of the day, as a player, you're the one doing it. So, yeah, you play it how you want. Exactly. Good song, Nacho. Love this song right here. It's one of the good ones. Definite. Only person I know who plays with crop destruction. JJ, yeah. But ain't JJ a little touched anyway? Ain't he touched a little bit? I go for yield, but weeds are off. Yeah, I always turn weeds off. I hate messing with the weeds if I can help it. To be completely honest. I got one big field. It's I've already got it prepped. It just needs to be seeded and fertilized yet. I got to do that yet at some point. And it's a big field too. It's one that's across the road from the farm, up the road a little bit. The the biggest one of the bigger ones. I hate when this game does this. It leaves up. I mean, it still shows it. It's still gonna cultivate it or whatever, but it shows that like the empty spaces and then that shit goes away. But it doesn't always do that. It's just weird when it does do it. And I think that has a lot to do with what your field of view maybe, or maybe it's just takes a minute for it to load in after you pass over it. That could be too, I guess. I plow, no weeds. Yep, me too. Technically this is a subsoiler, but it's a plow also. So I can go in and customize it and make it a plow instead of just cultivating. I like this flex coil because I don't know. It covers a bigger area, and that the fact that he's made it to where you can use it as a plow too. It just makes it tremendously so much better. I probably don't have the right tractor for this coil flex coil, but hey, still pulling it, still getting it done. Get her done, get her done. Larry the Cable Guy. He said, "Get her done." Wonder whatever happened to him. I used to like watching him. He was pretty funny, actually. I always thought the artifacts. What's huh? Oh, you are asking a question. The artifacts. I don't know what you mean by that though. You're probably spitting out a language that I'm not affiliated with. I don't know what you mean by artifacts. I know what the word means. Like an artifact. I just don't know what you're referring it to. Or is that what you're calling this space is when I frickin' am hit the plow on the ground here? That's loading in after the fact. Is that what you call an artifacts? Hey, I don't know everything. Just being honest. I don't know everything. Is he calling us artifacts? I don't know. He could be. That's Nacho we're talking about here. He could be calling me old, but something tells me I doubt it. He has called me that before. The spots behind you that take a C to disappear. Oh yeah, artifacts. Okay. I thought that's what you was talking about. Digital artifacts. Gotcha. I have a feeling that's what you meant, but I wasn't really quite sure either. Sounds like high tech lingo to me that I'm not subscribed to because I don't. Sometimes I just don't know all that stuff. Try to keep up, Gramps. See, there we go. There's my nacho. That didn't take long. His floppy is singing again. Hey, to him I am Gramps. A lot older than he is. A lot older than most. At least it feels that way. Nacho, these pedals that come with this wheel, they're heavy. My God. So damn heavy. When I pulled that out of the box, I was like, God damn, it's like freaking holding onto a concrete block. My God, I was not expecting that. That was crazy. Was not expecting them to be that heavy. Good pedals, though. Well constructed. I just never had a wheel like this before, so I was like, completely different experience. And of course, when you turn the power on, the freaking damn wheel is, calibrating itself, which that's pretty cool. It's definitely different. It's good that it has weight. Oh yeah, definitely. I can push on this thing, and it won't even move. It's just sitting on the floor. I could put pressure on that because the brake has got the most pressure on it. I could push on that thing, and the whole thing will not even move. It just, it's so heavy. It's glued to the ground, to the floor. The spin on its own, yes, it does. I don't know what you call it. I think it's more of a power configuration that it does itself every time you turn it on. Instead of belt driven, it's gear driven. I believe anyway. I almost bought the other wheel, where it was detachable. It was a PSX, I think. Um, a nice wheel and all, but I settled on this one because it was the one that I felt that would be probably best. Because I can buy a shifter for this if I need to. Um, I just didn't buy the shifter. I'll probably get that later on down the road. because you can actually, I think you can, I think the shifter you can buy what mods for that to where you can make it longer or bigger, or I think you can actually buy a real truck knob to put on it, where it's got the high and low. I have a suicide knob on mine. Nacho was sitting on my lap. I turn on the PC. That knob spins around and smack Nacho right in the. Oh my God! Poor dog. Poor guy. Jesus. Welcome in, Austin. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great, fantastic Easter Sunday. Hope everything is good with you. Can I can I remake you a wrestling championship title, Ultra? Oh, I don't care. Yeah, do what you want. That's cool. Scared the living shit out of him. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet it did. He's probably whimpering and like looking at you like, Daddy, why? Why would you do that to me? I guarantee he gave you a look. Probably like he's probably like, bitch, what the fuck? The hell was that? I love the way dogs look at you sometimes. You can about read what they're thinking. I love it. It's funny. What is your two favorite colors? Um, Green and, well, I don't really have two favorite ones. And green's like just my favorite. If I had to pick another color, I would say red, maybe, or black. I'm odd that way. I really don't have two favorite colors. I more have like just one favorite color. Dark or light? Kind of in between. Kind of in between, yeah. In between dark and light. I think you go too dark with the color green and it just don't look right. And if you go too light with it, then it looks way off. They don't look right either. You just have to find a happy medium. Now, do you have 2K25? Or are you still on the previous year? Sounds good. But not too medium. Well, no, not. Of course not. You just have to kind of just find a happy spot. I have 2K25. So that's what you're doing it on? Is that one? Laugh my ass off. You doing it on 2K25? I have it. I play it now and again when like I might do like one match or something like that just to mess with it, but I don't play it real. I mean, I don't play it like all the time because I don't have time to play it all the time. It's like Nacho said like the other day. I think it was he might have said it last night. He don't have a lot of time to play games that he would love to or like to. I know I'm the same way. I think the only game I spend any extra time on uh, it's always, farm sim because, I'm always making content with it. So that's kind of is what it kind of is what it is. And now that I'm making content with ATS too, I gotta concentrate on that here in this next week. I gotta get a bunch of that stuff done. I can't believe they haven't fixed this graphics yet. The swath looks horrible too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're completely right. It does look just terrible. I can't believe they have. You're completely right about that. I wish they. There's a lot of little things, Nacho. I wish they would fix. It is so simple, stupid shit that I swear to God, they're just. I don't understand. The only thing I can chop it up to is just laziness. I just don't get it. Because you have to ask yourself this question. Okay, here it is in a nutshell. Yes, they had 22 was a little bit of a rough start, but nowhere near what 25 has gone through. Okay, they had 22 all freaking all good, run great. I thought looked pretty good. Everything was great with it. And then all of a sudden, now they're having all these problems with 25. So you got to ask yourself why. Just in what possible reason you had to change all that when you had something that was working. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Type thing. Well, shit. If it's working fine, leave it alone. I mean, I didn't mean for it to be a rant, but I mean, it's like, come on. Then I guess they're publishing a racing game or something like that. Is that correct? Because I loosely freaking heard or loosely seen something on that. Um, I don't know how that's going to work out, but it seems like they're the mechanics of the game over to visuals, and maybe they're right to do so, but petting the dog, fixing the bail, and bail launcher, and come on, man. uh, craziness. All I can say is just pure craziness. Giants never ceases to amaze me, if that's even the right term for that. Never cease to amaze me. They have taken the time to fix some really stupid crap. Yeah, they're fixing things that don't really need to be. Well, they need to be fixed, but they're not fixing the stuff that's important. If that makes any sense by saying that. And then they fix one thing, and then that when they do fix that one thing, everything else goes all to shit. That's the part I don't get. I don't understand that part. Because they've never operated like this before, ever. I mean, is because they're still trying to figure out the new engine that they're using. Well, that's some. I mean, if that's true, then that's something they should have figured out before they even released the game. Am I wrong? Please tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've been wrong before, but I don't think I am. It would make more sense to have all that situated before you even release the game. That way it alleviates any kind of freaking issues, major issues you would have as your community is starting to play on it. But that's not what they did. What they did is that they rushed it out to make a buck because they were told to. I don't know any truth to that. Just speculating. Just saying that, hey, they were probably freaking told to do it because they needed to freaking make their higher ups said, hey, we need to make money off this. You need to hurry up and get this done. And that's where they made the mistake. Yeah, from what I understand, the new ground deformation mechanic is apparently making things difficult. Yeah, it is. And I kind of knew that was going to happen. Common sense, tells me that, okay, you want to, before the game was released, to show off all this interesting things, just do this and that, da. And you did notice that when they announced the thing about the fences, that ain't, that never came out. So that should have been a base game function, and it didn't even make it to base game. So that's a red flag right there. And I always thought when 25 was announced for the first time, when I first heard about it, my first thoughts was, oh, cool, we're getting a new game. That's cool. Awesome. And then they said the date. I was like, too early. 22 has still got plenty of life left in it. Too early. That was my exact thought of it. Way too early. You mean the fences on the pastures? No. Oh, not the fences. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I misspoke. The roads that can be placed down like a fence can be. That's where I was going with it. Sorry. My brain was elsewhere in thought at that time when I said it. So that feature should have been base game, and it never was. So what I mean by red flag is that, okay, it's a red flag that they already was starting to have issues before they even released the game. That should have told them right then and there, hey, wait a minute, we need to step back. This is, hold on a minute. Yeah, they said we were getting that on DJ's show. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. If you promise your public and talk about the things that you're going to have in the game, and then you don't produce said thing, there's a problem. Right out the get-go, there's a problem. And they've had issues ever since. Because obviously they were having issues way before the game was released. That bummed me out for sure. Yeah, me too. When I first popped open freaking 25, that was the very first thing I looked for, and I'm like, where the hell's that? What the heck? I was pretty upset about that. That was the one thing I was looking forward to, because that would have been a game changer, definite game changer when it come to doing builds. That would have been amazing. But yet again, maybe they just didn't want. Maybe they announced that and then they decided, okay, well, let's not do that because that infringes into people building their own maps inside the game and not on the editor. And that's going to take away from the modders. Maybe that's why they didn't. I don't know. Do you want black then? Um, you can put a little bit of both into it if you want. Might be pretty cool. Oh, for your second color. Yeah, that's fine. It might be pretty neat. All depends on how you do it. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, I mean, it would have been a major game changer for that. For just the building process alone, would have been great. They decided it wasn't a priority to all the broken stuff. Maybe it could end up on a DLC. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that too. I do hold my hopes. I do. I hope that that does happen. Maybe it's something they just kept out because it couldn't be finalized at that time. They couldn't figure it out. Maybe it's going to take them a little bit of time to figure it out. And if that's the case and they do figure it out, oh my god, that's going to be so freaking cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to produce my own map. You know, go through the editor and this and that. But when it comes right down to it, I don't have the time to do that, and that takes time. I just don't have it. A builder's DLC would be amazing. A crap ton of placeables and stuff. Heck yeah, bring it on. I'm right with you, Nacho. Hell yeah. Bring that DLC on. Like yesterday. Come on. Where's it at? you know? I'd definitely be all on that. Take my money. Take my money. I'll freely give my money up for that. Sure. Some anyway, not all. It's a hell of a freaking concept, though. I could see myself making a road system and everything with it. I just definitely would be pretty freaking awesome. You never know. I mean, they could have asked. They could have asked. Some of the well-known map makers. If we do this, would that impact anything or anything like that? Anything's possible. They have 3 maps now with no roads. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. The only thing I would, there's, I'm not gonna say the only thing. Um, there is one map that we all know that was probably not gonna, we're probably never gonna see it. I want to see it so bad and I want it done by the original creator, and that's No Man's Land, of course. I would love to see that so bad because the way he did that map, okay, the way it was designed and set up is you can literally go on that map. You don't got to place another mod down to make a lake. You literally can just do it from the way the map was designed. And that's, for me, was a game changer. I love that about No Man's Land. And I miss that map because of that reason. You can make some really beautiful rivers with the way he had it set up. It was amazing. The water plane ran the whole map. Pretty pretty cool. Hell yeah, it was damn cool. I mean, I realized I had a water plane below the whole map. I get that. But the way he did it, no one else has repeated that. There's not a map in 25 right now where you can do that with. Not a one. Not as far as I've seen. No Man's Land was done. I want to say that was Alien Jim that did it. That man, I've seen a lot of his work. That man's a master. He's damn good at building maps. I'd have to say one of the top. I'm surprised he's not making it to be honest. Everyone loves that map. Oh, that map would freaking over if that was to come out. What's just hypothetical? If that was to come out tomorrow, that would put everybody in the back burner. Yes, Alien Jim. Yeah, that would just put every map that we have right now on the back burner because everybody would be freaking excited as all get out to have that back. I guarantee it. But I think Alien Jim is. I want to say and think that he's just taking a long break from doing it. There could be a chance him coming back. I would love to see him come back. That would be awesome. Because he does make some good qualities. He does really good work. I don't know why I was folding that back up. Because if you go back and look at some of his, look at all his maps that he's done in the past, you can see what I'm talking about. Not just because of No Man's Land. I mean, he's come out with ideas that no one else even thinking about at the time. That mechanic that we have in 25, where the constructibles. I'm gonna tell you right now, Alien Jim was the first one to come up with that. They just added their own flair to it, you know. by adding materials and this and that. But Alien Jim, what he did is that he put a marker on it, and you bought the property. Then you hit start on the marker, and it would build that said building for you. He was the first one to do it. That's just how good he was, or still is. I mean, I just think that he's just going to take a long vacation from it. I'm pretty sure he's biding his time, waiting to see what the first year of the game is going to be. I thought that was really cool at first. Haven't built a single building yet. Yeah, I haven't either. No, I haven't either. Haven't even thought about doing that. Not even one thought. No. I mean, for me, to me, it seems like, it's going to take you forever to come up with the materials, for one thing, or you can just buy all the materials. But the process is too long. It's just doesn't seem worth the time, I guess is the right thing to say. It doesn't seem like it is anyway. Alright, so I got those two done. Now I need to work on the fact that I need to get these seeded, planted. I got 3 fields right now. It needs to be planted. Now I have this direct drill here, which is going to be fertilizer and seed at the same time, and that's why I thought it would be a good item to. But the problem is, I'm going to have to buy the seed and fertilizer. Not really a problem, just not really something I was wanted to do it that way, but we're gonna do it that way anyway. Damn. And the thing is, I don't have enough money to do that right now. Gosh darn it. I could take a loan out. I only got $616. I thought that was really cool. I mean, there's a lot of different ideas that I've I thought about that Giants could do, or I would love to see done. I have a lot of those type of ideas, that I've thought about in the past. Like, for one is that, let's say that I've been running this tractor for a full year, right? Allow me to physically have a mini game to change the oil. Nothing major, just enough to show visual of me doing it. Nothing lengthy or anything like that. Just a visual standpoint of lifting the hood up and change the oil right quick. Kind of stuff like that. I know that seems a little more realistic than it probably needs to be. Now, the other thing is, I know you're going to chime in on this one, is when they announced NPCs, here's my thought in my head. Oh, cool, NPCs. So I'm thinking GTA, we're gonna have NPCs that literally gonna have their own voice. They're gonna be in the fields working on their land. That was my idea when I heard NPCs. That was what I thought. In my head, that's what I see. You know, oh my God, don't get me started on it. Yeah, I know. But wouldn't it be cool? You're working in your field, and then you look over to the other field that's right beside you, and your neighbors over there freaking working their field. You know, there's a tractor running in the field. They're plowing the field or they're seeding that field. Instead of magically seeing that field just pop up with crop on it. That's more realistic to see a tractor running in the field than it is magically seeing a crop just come out of nowhere. It's like, where'd that crop come from? I'm like, what the heck? Where'd the crop come from? All right, so I'm gonna have to. Damn, I'm gonna have to. Let me look here. We need to look and find out where what our prices are on corn right now, because that's what crop I do have that I can get rid of. Where is it? It should be at, oh, there it is at the top. Ooh, we're in September. Not really a lot right now. 768. Looks like it's the highest, and that's the feed mixer. Feed mixer. Okay, if I mark that, where is that at? Oh, that's right here on the farm. That's not what I want it to do. Not at all. Not at all. Let's see here. Now let me get this straight. See if I'm wrong about this. So let's say I'm looking at the fish farming, okay? And the red arrow means that the price is going down on it. Is that correct? Or am I wrong about that? That's the way I see it. That's the way I read it. It means the price is dropping in the month of September. Then the green arrow tells me that it's starting to go up a little bit. Am I right or wrong? I believe that's the way I've always read it. It's the way I see it here. Um, Now in 19, this here was different. It wasn't like this. It's completely different. There was more detail to it. There was more detail to what the prices were doing, how much they were fluctuating, and this and that. And they've done away with a lot of that, and it's just stupid. There's a handful of things from my wish list that were supposed to be in the game. Buildable roads, nope. NPCs, tornadoes, horribly just disappointing. Yeah, it's all disappointing. I completely agree with you 100%. Corn dryer, grain sell point. Okay, even if ignore those little arrows. Yeah, the red ones. Yeah, it's just sometimes I think that's what they're trying to tell you, but I think for the most part there is sometimes I do just ignore that. So I could, let's see, the grain mill, 781. I'm just gonna do that. Screw it. I don't care. Let's see here. Where's my other tractor at? Not that one. This one right here. They just mean by the time you get there, it could be a few dollars cheaper. Ah, got you. What did I do with my freaking black trailer? Remember where I left it at now? I think I left it over here at the silo. Oh, there it is. Yeah, a lot of that in the earlier farm sim games where it wasn't like that. It was different. It was just presented different, and you had more information. These here now, you don't have that information like that. Uh, go for it. No, no guts or glory. Oh, yeah. I gotta sell one product so I can do the other task. Kind of how it goes. So sometimes I guess I reckon. I gotta fine tune the settings for the steering in 25. I haven't really messed with it too much, but for the most part, it's not that bad right now. Probably I mean, with the wheel, it's just I don't have that oversteering when I'm trying to turn like I do with a controller. It's completely different. Kind of I think it really changes that bad steering that they had. I guess. I mean, I guess what I'm saying, it just seems like it's better. Oh yeah, yeah. I got to get those going. I know. It's that's easy. I can get them going. It's not going to cost me any money to get them going either. So that's not a big deal. Because it's only one ingredient that I'm using for those greenhouses, and that all I gotta do is supply water, so it's no big deal. Then I got wool coming in, coming in too, so I can do that also. That's not a bad payday right there. It could be a lot worse. Not bad. Not at all. I never really would have thought that. Yeah, how relaxing it is with the damn steering wheel with this game now. Oh my God, it's so. It's like Nacho said the other day. I was telling him about it, and he's like, "Damn, I mean, it's a game changer. I mean, it really is. It just brings more, realism to it. Startup months are always on a budget. Oh yeah, always. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. They're always on a budget. But I can't think of another map to freaking really work on right now, other than this one. Um, because in 22, I didn't really give this map a chance. Um, I didn't play on it as very much at all. So I kind of want to kind of go through it on for 25. Plus, I think he just had an update for it too. So everything seems to be doing pretty good right now. Yeah, it feels so natural. Yeah, you're right. I mean, right now it's not the best on this game because I gotta I gotta find the right freaking settings for it, but still works. I mean, it's not like it's totally impossible. It's it's off a little bit, but that can be fixed. I just haven't gone into the menu. No big deal. That is not what I was trying to do. Is it not? Oh, I don't have a forward enough. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, it's super relaxing, especially when I'm playing. Now when I'm playing ATS with it, it is so freaking relaxing. It's not even funny. I can just sit there and drive, listen to music, like I would in a real truck. It's freaking awesome. I mean, I can't express that enough. It's so freaking so cool. Yeah, I'll never. I mean, shit. I'll definitely get a lot of use out of it because. So once you go wheel, you never go back. you know. I wish we could use it in GT. I was just now thinking about that too. I'm wondering if you can use it in just the driving part of it, but something tells me I doubt it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but no, I have. Nope. I do have. There is settings I have in the software for GTA. They, it does exist. I just still don't think it would work right though. In the G Hub, the software, it does have settings for the wheel, but something tells me it probably doesn't work. Oh, you tried it? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you probably right. It probably don't work. I didn't think it would. If you turn left, it's like holding down a key. Oh, that's not gonna work. Not at all. So turning slightly left isn't possible. Ah, damn. I mean, I've heard people in the past, uh, they figured out a way to do it, but I don't want to go through all that just for that. I mean, not really. I really don't. Now, I hope when GTA 6 comes out, they actually have wheel support. That might be pretty cool, actually. There is a way to do it. Uh, I've done it. There's just not. Oh yeah, it doesn't do it well. Gotcha. Copy that. Yeah. It's like that one Star Wars game that I play now and again once in a while, which I haven't played in quite a long time actually. Um, there's a way that you can set a controller on that game, but it doesn't work worth the shit. It just doesn't work like you think it would. Yeah, they just need. Yeah, you're right. Just all they gotta do is just program it. Get it to have wheel support for it. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Definitely would be different. You just hop in your freaking supercar and just cruise around town. Be pretty neat to do that. All right, I want to look at. Yeah, go in the menu for it. Let it auto save real quick. Yeah, you're right. I mean, all they got to do is just program it. I mean, completely correct the mundo on that. Okay, so I need to let's look at productions, greenhouse. Oh, that's different. You can store water in. Oh, okay then. Let's see, onion, lettuce with that one. Then this one here. Um, we'll go with peppers. Okay, that's over with. Easy peasy, not so squeezy. Look at the baby calves, baby little moo moos. Oh, look at you jumping around, so cute. Little baby moo moos. Jumping around like they're having fun. All right, got that. Da babies. Yes, they are da babies. Just da babies. uh, that's one thing they did right. Oh yeah, that the calves, the baby animals. Heck yeah. I know we have chickens, but you know what I wish they actually had for animals? It's like, why can't we raise rabbits? I mean, there's got to be some kind of production that would come along with that. You know, for I'm just saying that for like for example more than anything. Okay, so going back to doing what I was gonna do. Consumables. I gotta figure out. Hold on a minute. I gotta figure out what fertilizer I need for that. It should tell me. Solid fertilizer. Okay, that's what I need. All right. So I need solid fertilizer. I don't know how much of this I need, so I'm gonna buy 8 of them, and probably, and then seeds, which is not here. It's right there. Dust Bunny, good morning. Good morning to you. Happy Easter, Easter Sunday. Feet, you mean furt? Uh, Rabbits could produce meat or fur. Yeah. I'm saying there's got to, I mean, there would be some kind of production for it. Dust Bunny heard rabbits. Thought she was being summoned. Very true, sir. Very true. No meat in the game. Uh, Rabbit produces chocolate bunnies and Easter eggs. Yeah. That's cool though. All right. Let's take Big Boy. I've yet to see a bunny lay an egg, but I guess anything is possible. Oh no, Easter bunnies they have they have uh they have secret minions of ducks and chickens that do it for them. I didn't know if you knew that or not. I don't know. I'm just freaking coming up with it, whatever. I still say I feel uh, would be most profitable. The animals work together better than people. Yeah, probably. I was just playing when I said that. It's not really true. I was like saying the Easter Bunny is like an evil creature that has to have minions to do the work for them. I've never understood how a rabbit's foot was a lucky charm. The rabbit didn't think so. No, of course it didn't. How's my foot gonna be lucky? I was unlucky to lose it. If his foot wasn't there, he might have lost his whole leg. Yeah, instead of a lucky rabbit's foot, you have a lucky rabbit leg. The whole thing. So I guess instead of a rabbit's foot for a keychain, you could have a rabbit's leg for a keychain on your keychain. Wow, you're running the monster cedar. Curious how it does. Yeah, I've used one before, but not in 25. So it's pretty much probably the Same function. I don't think it's changed any. My keys are attached to the upper torso. Yeah. I got a leg up. Literally. Oh, I'm in a tree. You can't see. I'm in a tree. I can't see. Whoa. I didn't mean to run into it. Oops. I don't know if I can fill on this side, though. That's the problem with this one. No, I don't want to unfold that. That's not what I want. This. Let's see. Why is it? I don't want it to unfold that. Oh, my bad. So I need to go to the other side is what I need to do, I think. Still. Yeah, I need to turn around, basically. I just noticed the side. God dang it. Why is it? Sitting out there too far. I'm going to run into this damn fence. I was trying to fold it back up. Yeah, I knew I was going to run into it. Come on. I'm trying to be difficult with it. Yeah. Okay. Close the cover. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, now I got to open that back up now. I should be able to fill it doing it this way. I mean, I did it like this in the past, so I don't see why I can't do it like this in 25 unless they changed it. There it goes. That tractor looks like a miniature toy compared to the size of that cedar. Yeah, I know, right? No doubt. You are correct, Mundo, about that. I mean, I could have got a. I guess I could have got a bigger tractor, but I like this one. We'll see how it's going to do, though. I mean, I don't really know yet. Give me 40 acres to turn that around. Yeah, Probably gonna need it. Okay, should be one more. If I can get a hold of it. Okay, now I should be able to move that forward. Open your next cover. Yep. And that should give me my fertilizer. Yep, there we go. Just do headlands first. Should be okay. Oh yeah, definitely. You should have gotten 3 bigger tractors to pull that beast. Yeah. Oh, I should have got a big bud. Is what I should have got to pull this beast. One of the big buds. That would look one headland done. That would have been more better to have. Brady, welcome in, sir. Welcome to the stream. Rex can help you with that. With what? Oh, Big Bud. I got you. Never mind. Oh, I need to fucking get back away from that. Not going to have a lot of seeds. I might need to buy more seeds. But I think that should do for now. For now. How's Mr. Brady doing today? Looked like you. I popped into your stream yesterday. Looked like you was doing pretty good. Oh, come on, man! Really? That's the bad part about this. This tractor is just that right there, making that turn. Oh, has it got me stuck? Yeah, of course it's got me stuck on a damn fence. I'm gonna have to super strength this guy. Maybe. Come on. Just climb over the fence. There you go. There we go. Could have been a lot worse. Still can be worse. This damn car over here in the way. Ah! This is the bad part about this thing. This tractor, anyway. Read a bit of the chat. Yeah, probably could have. I could have done it that way. Heck yeah. Yeah, I definitely could have done it like that. No doubt. Instead of dealing with this fucking light pole that I'm dealing with right now. Because right now it's stuck. Okay. I hate doing this, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna complain. Not at all. No, no, no. Let go. Oh, come on. Really? Ugh, so stupid. It's because it's stuck on that fucking pole. Oh, shit. Come on. Phew. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that would have been the right way of doing it there, JC. It probably would have. But I didn't do that. It's all good. No big deal. Help if I can see where I'm going sometimes. This got me veering off to one side like that. I might need to reattach it. Yeah, that's crazy. I used that monster in 22 as well. It has a big learning curve. Eh, somewhat of one anyway. This tractor might not even pull this damn thing. I'm surprised that it is pulling it. Yeah, I do got one, but I didn't have enough money to. I didn't want to go broke by freaking adding the shit on there because it costs more. At least it feels that way, like it does. Yeah, definitely need a bigger tractor. This thing is just. I mean, it'll do it, but it's slow. Unfortunately. Yeah, I have a buy station on the farm. Yeah, equals the turning radius. Yeah, you're definitely correct on that. Definitely got a hell of a turning radius. Oh yeah, definitely gonna need a bigger tractor for this shit. Especially when you're hitting a freaking hill. Surely it is not helpful. I mean, I got another seeder and planter, so if I have to, I can go in that direction. You might want to use a driver assist if you're wasting 25% of your seed. Yeah, if I hire a helper, it will help with that also. Let's see here. See what happens. It's a little better. A little bit. Not by much. Striders don't have enough power. Now you're not planting in your. Now you're not planting in your grass. No, I'm not planting grass. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, yeah. Gotcha, yeah. No, I really don't want to see it at 3 miles an hour. I really don't. This is mainly a freaking test because I want to see how this thing was going to work. I probably won't even use this thing on this field all the way. Yeah, I can probably get a bigger tractor. It probably would help. It would help tremendously. All right, guys, we're gonna end it for today. I got some other things that need to get done, but I want to thank everybody for stopping in. Thank you, Nacho. Thank you, JC Farms. Thanks, Dust Bunny. Definitely, Brady. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it very, very much. And y'all have a great, fantastic rest of your Easter Sunday. And just be good to one another. Keep farming. Have fun. Be safe out there. And I will see you on the next one. Oh, you're welcome, JC.